close to his ear, using a voice only we could hear. And how to explain this to your beloved Jiayue? As I turned to leave, Jiang Ziao stopped me. Yujie. What are those marks on your neck? The room fell silent for a moment. I hurriedly covered my neck, my cheeks flushing red. I was bitten by a mosquito last night. Jiang Ziao looked suspicious, and was about to ask more when the butler ran in frantically. Young master, Master Qin is here. My heart skipped a beat. Qin Wang? What is he doing here? He couldn't have found out. In the front hall, Qin Wang was dressed in a crimson robe, toying with a begonia earring. So he had it. Seeing us enter, he raised a brow, smiling with reckless abandon. I wonder if Miss Jiang recognizes this earring? I panicked for a split second, then steadied myself, taking a sip of tea. I don't recognize it. Oh? Then sorry for the disturbance. Qin Wang stood up gracefully. Before leaving, he suddenly turned back. His eyes swept meaningfully across my neck. If Miss Jiang remembers anything, you are always welcome to find me at the Qin Manor. Once that crimson figure disappeared, Jiang Ziao grabbed my wrist. My sister is truly skilled. I coldly shook off his hand. What are you talking about, brother? I don't understand. Jinling City's spring banquet had always been a grand gathering of talents and beauties. I leaned against a pillar, watching coldly as Ling Jiayue arrived amidst falling flowers. She was in a pure white gauze dress, her hair pinned with only a white magnolia, graceful as a painting. Jiayue. Jiang Ziao rushed toward her, the joy on his face unconcealable. Even more ridiculous was Song Qian, the man who was always cold and aloof, actually stepped forward quickly to meet her, with a tenderness in his eyes I had never seen before. Men. In the past life, when she returned, Song Qian had already been forced to marry me. She stood outside the wedding hall, with teary eyes saying, I wish you both a long life together, and then fell ill for 3 months, which only made Song Qian's hatred for me even deeper. But in this life, Jiayue. Song Qian reached out to touch her head, but she dodged him. Song Qian froze in place. Ling Jiayue's affectionate eyes were filled with tears as she looked at him. Qian. I rushed back as soon as I received your letter. Song Qian's brow furrowed. I never wrote a letter. I heard as soon as I entered the city that you slept with Ziyao's personal maid. The garden went silent. She lowered her head, then looked up, tears falling in a way that pricked the hearts of every man present. I saw several young masters unable to contain themselves, their eyes full of pity. After all, she wasn't just Jinling's top beauty, but also a renowned talented woman of the south. Now that everyone is here, the real show begins. Song Qian pulled Ling Jiayue to the pond. Qian. You're hurting me. Ling Jiayue tried to pull her hand away. Jiayue, let me explain. Song Qian subconsciously let go. Ling Jiayue took half a step back. This action made Song Qian freeze instantly. She turned and threw herself into Jiang Ziao's arms, crying piteously. Ziao. Is everything they say true? Jiang Ziao patted her back, while looking defiantly at Song Qian, and Song Qian's face had turned so dark it was practically dripping with gloom. Truly spectacular. I sipped my peach blossom wine, hiding the smile at the corner of my mouth. That letter with Song Qian's signature was a masterpiece I spent 3 nights forging. In my past life, to please him, I practiced imitating his calligraphy for half a year. I had hoped to gain a sliver